All new tonight, we are taking a closer look at the items on the proposed $88 billion state budget just passed by the House.
10 TV's Carly Dion has the details on how this funding, if approved, would impact school safety. She joins us now. Carly?
Andrew and Yolanda, last week, Ohio's House panel passed the $88.1 billion state operating budget with some changes. As it now moves on to the Senate for consideration, I found out more about how some of this funding might support school safety.
What we see is since the pandemic, school violence has grown in Ohio.
Tanisha Pruitt is a state policy fellow for Policy Matters Ohio. She and her colleagues have discussed with some state representatives about items they see as a priority to keep our schools safe. In the budget that was first introduced, $194 million was proposed specifically for school resource officers. But in the House-approved budget, that funding went down to zero.
The stipulation of that money was that it be used only for school resource officers.
But instead, Pruitt says that money was put toward the foundational budget for the Department of Education for each school district to decide how to use the funding they receive.
If they need it, they can use it for a school resource officer. If they don't, they can use it for whatever else they want.
Pruitt says she's spoken with several districts who say they don't need an officer for reasons like having a smaller school size compared to other districts. The House also approved more than $9 million per year for the Ohio School Safety Center and $12 million per year in school safety training grants. Several $1 million in funding will also support mental health resources.
We need to hire more school psychologists. We need to hire more mental health counselors.
Pruitt adds, creating a state data system for reported incidents of violence in schools could help in creating initiatives to put an end to it.
We need to make our schools safer. We need to prepare for, Lord forbid, any school shootings or anything that may come in the coming years.
The budget now heads to the Senate for consideration and possible changes, and lawmakers must pass the budget by June 30th. Live in downtown Columbus, Carly Dion, 10 TV News.